dismissed every accomplishment I've made. You've talked about my father. Well, you call me an entitled millennial, I call you a carny succubus, because the dirty secret about you, the dirty secret is you need this generation more than it needs you.
What up, y'all? It's KMB, the Sexy Ninja, in the place to be for a Paper Saber universe, and this is the New World Podcast, brother. We're talking about Gold Rush 2025, Week 1, NXT. They have Evolve, they have AAA, they have, is it TNA? TNA's here as well? Yeah, so here we go, Gold Rush. We start the night off with the Mixed Tag Team Championship match from AAA, Chelsea and Ethan versus Joe and Thea. This was just a fun match. Thea, Thea's a little firecracker, man. she can when she pops off, man, she just goes. And I love every second of it, man. But this was a really fun match. Some really great spots. But I do think Thea and Joe are probably going to get another shot at these titles because Chelsea and Ethan did retain that championship. But like I said, it was an awesome, fun match here in New York City. I forget what they call this part of the Madison Square Garden. I remember they wrestled here before. I love this venue, like the lighting and everything. So Chelsea and Ethan retain. We go to Lola and Jordan backstage. Jordan Grace. Then Kalani Jordan shows up. There's too many Jordans, Bronze, and everything like now. But Kalani's like, I'm bad. Ooh. And Lola and Jordan's like, ugh, bitch. Ava, she announces that the Iron Survivors for Deadline, that is December 6th, the last PLE for NXT of the year. The Iron Survivors will be picked by John Cena next week. Oh, John's coming to NXT? I don't think he's showing up at NXT. I think maybe he will. You remember when The Rock just showed up one time? I'm wondering if he will show up or it'll be a video of being like a video package of him picking the people he thinks should be in women's and men's Iron Survivor. We go to Sarah. She's with Tavion. And he says, oh, if I got picked, that would be awesome. That would be great. Then Josh attacks. Josh Briggs. He ain't done with Tavion Heights. No way. These two fight. Then they fight and they fight. Then we go to Soul and Zarya. Zarya's telling Soul, like, are you sure you can have your rematch later? Soul's so determined to be like, no, I want back my North American Championship. I never lost it. I've never lost it. And I, kind of just blaming Zarya, basically, because Zarya did lose it. Then we go right into the North American Championship match. Right now. It's Blake Monroe. Beautiful entrance. I love the towel with the New York buildings and stuff like that on it, man. Versus Soul. She has that bum knee. That's the target throughout this entire match, and this was a really, really fun match. Blake Monroe, though, she does retain because Zarya throws in the towel. Holy shit. This match was going, but of course, Blake, she even ripped off the knee brace at one point, and Zarya couldn't take it no more, and then she's holding the towel, and Soul's like, no, please don't, and she throws it in, and causing the whole match to be thrown out, and Blake Monroe retaining that North American Championship. Where do we go from here? I feel like this is now Soul turning on Zarya next week. Yeah, that or the week after. This whole thing has been boiling to a point to where these two are eventually going to break up. We have Fatal Influence backstage. There's a big match tonight. For that the NXT Women's Championship, Tatum Paxley versus JC Jane. I'm very excited about that. Been looking forward to that because I love me JC Jane, man. JC Jane's my pick to win, hopefully. Then we get into Ricky Saints with Oba Femi. I will say this. Ricky's good on the mic. Oba's okay on the mic, but tonight, holy shit, the ruler's back. He's just going in. And he's like, he goes, I wasn't here for that TNA nonsense. I wasn't here for this. I let you and Trick beat each other up, but I'm back. And he's going like, the ruler's back, the conqueror's back. He's naming all these things like, your daddy is back. And I'm like, oh shit. Oh my God. Your daddy's back? Damn, Oba. Lay it on in, why don't you? So, your daddy is home. That was what he told him. Your daddy is home. And I was just like, and Ricky is going to give Oba his rematch at Deadline. And I'm like, oh, let's go. Then we go back and Trick comes out. And he's like, no. I still want that championship. And I told you I ain't done. And he gets attacked by Miles. And I hope it doesn't turn into a fatal four-way. You know, I don't want that. Ava's trying to get everything under control. Then she gets a call that Josh and Tavion are still brawling. They're fighting each other, and I believe Josh put Tavion through a table. So you know these two are going to fight. And I'm guessing it's going to have some stipulation or something like that. Dark State versus Leon and Javon. I don't like Dark State, but this was one hell of a tag team match. And Leon and Javon, their chemistry together is superb, and it's bouncy indeed. But Dark State retained, and this is my match of the night. It was almost the main event, but this is my match of the night. We go backstage with Ren and Kendall. You know, Kendall Gray's putting up that Evolve Championship next week. Ren's going to be in her corner. Then we get an introduction to Shiloh. Sha-la-la-la-la-lo. He was the winner of Season 2 of LFG. This is my wife's favorite person. I told her, like, hey, Shiloh made his little debut, you know, and introduced himself to the NXT world. So we shall see where Shiloh goes. Then we get a little, I think, Jackson Drake and Shawn Legacy package. They're fighting for that Evolve Championship next week, I think. Maybe. Yeah, this Shawn Legacy guy, is he Super Shawn, right? Okay, I'm talking to myself. I'm talking to my cat. Main event time, baby. My second match of the night. Tatum Paxley versus JC Jane. Fatal Influence on one side. You got the Culling on the other side, you know. And this is war. Who wants that championship more? Oh, this was such a good match, man. I mean, the part that got me was when the Culling turned on Tatum. And during this match, you know, during the distractions, Izzy's trying to get Tatum to cheat. She's like, here's the chair, here's the title, here's this. And Tatum's like, no, I'm too good. I'm not evil. I'm not going to do that. And JC Jane on it was like, hell, I'll cheat all day. But she was caught before the title and this and that. And I think it came down to Izzy and everybody in the Culling is tired of Tatum Paxley not listening, you know, doing everything you can to retain that championship. So this is my moment of the night where Tatum gets thrown out of the ring, and before she gets back in, Shawn and them, they stand right in front of her with just like looking at her in disappointment. And here comes Izzy, kick in the face, throws her back in the ring. JC takes it, bam! 1, 2, 3. JC is a two-time NXT Women's Champion, and I am happy. I'm back to being happy. But man, that was some goosebump stuff right there, man. We got But this was a good NXT Gold Rush 2025 week 1 down. Booker and Vic on commentary, and we're on to Dynamite and Collision. So tell me what you thought of the show. Drop those comments below. I give it a solid 5 out of 5 for Gold Rush 2025. Week 1, baby. Can't wait for week 2. So match of the night is the tag team titles on the line with Dark State and Leon and Javon. God, even Oba's has to be moment of the night as well. Your daddy is home. Oh. So drop those comments below. Hit that like, hit that subscribe, share with your grandma, share with the bum down at Walmart. I'm KMB, the Sexy Ninja, and remember that the New World Podcast is for life.
The ruler is back. The destroyer is back. The bringer of war is back. Your daddy is home.